Right guys, time for another RLR beer short. For this one we're going to go to Gothenburg, Sweden, another beer from the wonderful Stigbergets Bryggeri. This one is the Albatross, a New England Hazy, whatever you want to call it, IPA, coming in at 7% ABV. I believe this is one of their kind of regular core range brews, if we can call it that. Really nice beer, quite a wheaty and limey leaning New England IPA, this one. So yeah, it pours this lovely kind of bright yellow mango juice colour. It had a kind of bubbly half finger of a frothy perfect white head on it when we opened it up, and yeah, the aroma of this one's really nice. Again, it comes across as being quite wheaty leaning. The lime from the Equinaut is in there. It's a really interesting beer, this one, and we've got it in quite good condition. Citra, Mosaic and Equinaut in this one, incidentally. So yeah, flavour wise, backbone of the beer, fresh white bready bread crust, a little bit of wood, a little bit of cracker as you very often get in this one. You've got a very slight layer of a wholemeal brown bread in there, lots of fluffy fresh white bread as well from the barley malt in this one. Nice dense wheaty white bready character in there, a little bit bitier further back on the palate. The creamy oats down the middle line of your palate, they just dry out a little bit toward the edges of your tongue, and a very small circle in the middle of your palate. Werther's original, pardon me, butter candy butterscotch in there with just a wee bit of biscuit around the edge. The yeasty side of this beer, at its core I think it's more brown bready, than it's surrounded by a fluffier fresh white bread and a wee bit of bread crust in there. And yeah, the yeastiness I think just offers a little bit of dryness to this beer on the back end. But yeah, lovely balance between the wheat and the oats and the barley malt in here. Quite an old school New England IPA for me, this one, and that makes me really like it. Quite nostalgic. But yeah, hoppy side of things, back corners of the palate, there's a little touch of earthiness in there from the Mosaic as you move further forward. Wee hint of piney resin, some floral aromaticity at the front corners of the palate, then around the front curve of the tongue, it's just that little bit lighter and more kind of grassy in a sense. I think it's all pellets in this one, just going by the way the green component is. But the fruity side of the beer, further back on that front third of your palate, you can feel the peach kind of from the Citra at the top, lots of nice juicy mango, a wee bit of apricot and pineapple as you move further forward. But yeah, the base of the front half of the front third of your tongue is all about that kind of big equinaughty lime. And there's a nice little bit of tangerine orange from the Mosaic just sitting above that. But yeah, it goes together really nicely, this one. I do like how that goes together. The fruity side of this one, though, as I say, very limey leaning. Mouthfeel wise, mid-body beer, this one, smooth carbonation. It's got that wee bit of dryness to it as well. IBU wise, I think it's about 30. Yeah, malty side of the beer, a bit drier underneath, smoother in the middle, and kind of creamier and smooth on top. And then yeah, you've got a lovely juicy fruity character to this one, but definitely more citrusy leaning, although the tropical notes sit in the back there. So yeah, this was the Albatross 7% New England Hazy IPA from the wonderful Stigbergets Bryggeri in Gothenburg, Gothenburg, up on the Swedish west coast. A very solid core range New England Hazy in my opinion. Check it out if you get the chance. Skål!